Yeah, what up, guys? How you doing? This is Cazerny Bussey. A lot of y'all already know who I am, but for the ones that don't, my name is Cazerny Bussey. I was just having some tea time, which I do often because I am a singer, so it's it's good for my voice, and I'm also like into my health, so the ginger and the honey, the garlics is good for your body. Tea is good for you, period. So, I was just in my thought process actually, and I figured I'd come out here and speak to you guys a little. And I really hope you guys take this to heart because it's even bigger than like a thought process. It's a gift that was given to me, and I'm here to share it with you. We do know our country and the world at large is going through a great deal of challenge right now, an obstacle. Everybody is going through it. In tragedy, it's a lot of deaths and it's a lot of people out of work. It's a lot going on. And they're talking now actually about opening us back up. And this is where the thought process was coming from with me. You see that? Because I'm not opposing to opening back up, but I do want to speak to each and every one of my people individually, collectively. So if you are watching a video, I'm talking to you personally because this is very important as we, plan to go back to, opening back up the economy in the country. I just want us all to be cautious. So this is a caution alert. I need us to all be very cautious of what's about to go on, and I want to bring something, to your attention and your thought process. 2020, I already expected something big to go on this year, I'm physically blind, guys. You know that. I lost my eyesight at the age of 15 years old, my physical eyesight. But I do have a vision. Not only a vision, a God-given vision, a spiritual insight, a spiritual vision. So I already expected, for 2020 to bring something big, to us as the people and, at the world at large. So my thing is this, is like 2020 is the year of vision. Because 2020 vision is supposed to be, the status quo of good vision. So when you got 2020 vision, you have a clear view of things in life, of your physical sight. You can see good. You see that? So spiritually, metaphorically, 2020 is the year of vision, clear vision. So the universal creator, God, is definitely, in my opinion, trying to give us all a clear vision or a clear focus. He's trying to open us all up. He's trying to make us understand, and he's trying to make us see. But not everything else, but he's trying to make us see ourselves. So he's trying to get us to go to the mirror and see that person in the mirror. You see what I'm saying? Because think about it, the pandemic was about quarantining, which means that it was separating people, putting you in your own zone, in your own place. That was one of the big things about it, just isolation kind of. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of pulling us away from our norm of connection, physical connection. So it puts you in that alone place. Then, it dealt with the whole economic, financial thing, which means that it opened our mind up to the possibilities of economics and finance. You see what I'm saying? Then, the whole food thing, they talking about the food shortages. So it's just so many things that we could learn from this pandemic. And the thing that I wanted to tell you guys is one, the whole caution thing. This, as we go back into the world, I don't want us to get all paranoid of our fellow people, because I don't think that's the big message. Although I think we should be very cautious because the virus is still spreading, I want us to be more cautious about the moves we make in life, period, for ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Because we do need to clean ourselves up. We do need to eat better. We do need to take care of our health and our finances. You know, we do need to be more active in our communities. We do need to just take life more serious and be more focused, spend more time with our children, which we always forced to do. See what I'm saying? Like, this thing forced us to do some things that, you know, we probably should have been on for a long time. It's just bringing that awareness and that focus. And not saying that it's a good thing, but sometimes awareness could come out of the worst situation. And sometimes it takes for something bad to happen to open up, you know, our eyes to realize, you know, something need to happen, you know, to get our attention and our awareness. It takes tragedy sometimes to wake us up. And I feel like this is a big wake up call for all of us. They just put out the stats and the statistics of the black community, the Latino community. They say we the ones that is getting hit with this thing the most. That's what they saying. That's what the news is saying around the world. I'm sure you're hearing it as well. You know, I'm not really getting into that, but I'm speaking on behalf of my community, the black and Latinos, and just every, you know, minority. I'm speaking on the behalf of us. Like, we do need to get ourselves together. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think this virus is here to take us out. I think this virus is here to put us on the right track, to give us that awareness and that focus so that we can move more cautiously, you know, so that our finances could be used more wisely, so we could let our health, our immune systems to grow and be better, so that we can spend more valuable time with our children and teach them how to be a better generation, so that our communities, we could be more aware of our communities, and we can help, and we can be more cautious of the elderly and the young folk. Like, this is all caution, and it starts right now. You could take this energy and this message that I'm bringing to you lightly, or you can see it as the universe is giving it to us. Because one thing for sure is we can't stop it. It's rapid. It's doing what it do. You see what I'm saying? So we have to do our part as a people, as individuals, as a collective community and unit and culture, and make these differences. Because if you learning from the situation, we should apply the knowledge. I don't want this to be a situation for all of us where we just lost all these lives and these people and we didn't learn nothing out of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Because it is a lot of lessons in this. It's a lot of blessings in this. Because if you learn the lesson good enough, you could reap the benefits of the blessing. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's time for us to get our lives right. This don't need to be over, because they said it's going to take a while for the vaccine. So we don't know how long it's going to last. But we don't want this to just be over and everybody get back to the bad health, the bad wealth, just sending their kids back off to school and forgetting about the elderly, because they like the highlights right now, and taking our connections as a collective people for granted. Because a lot of people do that. You have the ability to hug and tell your grandma you love her every day, but now that the pandemic is coming, now it's like, okay, I gotta get, you see that? Like, we took a lot of it for granted, and our focus was blurry, fogged up. But it is 2020, guys. It's a new day, a new decade we in, and we still in the top of the month. Like, we still in the first quarter. We going into the second. You see that? So 2020 ain't take no time to do what it do. And this is the year of vision, guys. You see that? When I lost my physical sight at the age of 15, immediately I gained a vision. You see that? I started looking into myself, and I said, yo, I'm not a perfect person. I got flaws. I got things I'm working on. But my flaws gave me the motivation to strive towards the perfection. So I could admit that I have flaws, but I'm not gonna admit that flaws is me. I'm flawed. No, like, we have flaws, but you're not flawed, because your flaws is your gas to move towards perfection. This gives us a life and a purpose to live. So let's work on these things. Let's move with caution. We are not enemies, guys, because we got to be distant for a while. But this is time for us to reflect on the man in the mirror, ourselves, and get ourselves right. And if we all my peoples, start with just us, the world will be a better place, just like that. The community would be a lot more safe. If we all just start with ourselves, the world will be a better place immediately, because that's where it starts at. It starts at home. It starts in the temples. And this was what I was thinking about during this time. And, I figured instead of me just thinking about it, man, I should just come out and talk to my peoples, man, because I love y'all. And like I said, this is a gift, and I'm sharing it, man. And this is big. This is huge stuff right here. This is not me just, not having nothing to do and just wanting to talk. Like, I got a lot to do. I'm doing so much. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't let my flaw, my blindness stop my vision and what I had to do, because I lived through my vision. That's my guidance. I see spiritually. I see in a different way, and I follow what I see and what I believe in. My dreams is always in front of my eyes. So I might be blinded to a lot of things, but I'm 20/20 vision when it comes to my dreams and my goals and the things that I have to do. And I think that we all have that gift to see beyond, this place we in right now. So we all need to know that it's gonna get better, and it's getting better. And I just had to come out and talk to you guys, man, because it's real out here right now. This is not me talking. The universe is talking. I'm just relaying a message. I'm just being a vessel. And we all are vessels, and we all have a position to play in this thing right now. So I encourage you to do what you do. Be great, because you are great. Stay great, and move with caution. Move with caution. Start with yourself. Get yourself right. That's how we make this thing better. When I'm patients in that ICU, they got to get better. You see what I'm saying? It's not about nobody else, but them getting better individually. And thank God for the brave ones, the heroes out there working on the behalf of, their duties in the community. You see what I'm saying? But we can't rely on the government right now. I mean, the government is doing what it could do. The government cannot save you right now. The virus is killing people. The government couldn't save them. So you got to rely on a power within, the knowledge within, the God within. And we all gonna be alright when we start there. I love you guys. I hope you got this message. I hope this. I hope you felt like it's not like a passionate, sad thing. Because it's like, for me, it is hope. So it's actually a happy ending. Like, it's gonna be a great ending. I feel like we all gonna grow from this. I feel like we evolving as a people. I feel like our finances is going to start getting better. We're going to start spending wisely, investing wisely. We're going to start eating better. We're going to start educating our children. We're going to start being more active in our communities. And we're going to take our connection with our loved ones more seriously and not take it for granted. I feel we headed to that brighter place, And I'm happy. I'm happy for us, I know who we are. This was just a reminder. The universe was reminding us of how great of a people we are. It's bringing us to focus. So, yeah, man, move with caution. Stay focused. Again, for you guys that don't know who I am, because they be sharing it a lot. My name is Cazerny Bussey. You can find me on all social media networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I do music as well. I'm a musician. I'm a public speaker. I love what I do, man. You can check me out, YouTube if you want to hear it. I got stuff on iTunes. It's basically Cazerny Bussey. That's CAZERNY Bussey, Cazerny Bussey, that's me. And that's on everything. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot more of me. I am very consistent and persistent in pushing, my brand and my message. My message is basically simple. You have to be able to see beyond. It's a greater vision. It's something that you have that a lot of people might not be able to see, but maybe only you could see it. You see what I'm saying? That's your vision. And this is what I'm sharing with you guys because I felt this was an important message, and I hope you took it to heart, and I hope we all move with caution. Until the next time, I'm gonna check out. I do want to end with saying I love all you guys sincerely, and I am here. I'm a real person. You know what I mean? I'm not just behind the screen. I'm real. So if you feel like you need to reach out to Cazerny Bussey, I'm definitely here, man. And I'm here to build us, the people of my community and the world at large. So yeah, man, I'm checking out. Peace.